Hello, you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol with Armani Leopard here. I was headed out to see who's doing evening snacks and meds, but there's still tours all over the place. And since it's kind of rainy out, I'm thinking maybe they got a late start, and that's why there's still so many people on the tour path. But it makes people uncomfortable when I come up on them with a camera, so I try to stay away from them. Hey Barbara, I felt very bad for Armani when I came over here. When I first walked over, she came running over and rah, 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 rah to me. And I showed her it was just the camera, and she was like, oh, well then, I'll just go sniff grass. I have the feeling this is going to be a really difficult one to listen to because the wind is just whipping around right now, and that does not ever sound good. Debbie, thank you for the donation. She's not doing it, she's not making a big face, but that face that she's making is called a Fleming response, and it's how cats get a better sniff of things by pulling the air over the Jacobson organ in their tongue so that they can smell it better. Oh, I know. Who has the bluest eyes? Do you have the bluest eyes? You do. Oh, little grumbly. Little grumbly. So mad they don't have a snack. She is beautiful, that's for sure, Caroline. Deborah said good afternoon from southwestern somewhere. I can only read the first 5 words of any sentence. Hey, Leslie and Kathleen. Karen. Christy, Armani is gorgeous. You're so talkative tonight. It's all the grumbling. Hey Deb, Karen, Angie, hello. Sounds like a purr, doesn't it? But leopards don't purr. She's just grumbling. Some of her spots do look like jaguar spots. The difference in a jaguar and a leopard can be seen in their spots. And the leopard usually has spots, and the jaguar has rosettes. So you can see in the middle of her back, she has some spots that have spots in the middle of the spots. Those are rosettes. But most of her spots do not. That almost sounds like some kind of Dr. Seuss tongue twister, Armani. I sent out an email to about 78,000 of you who are on our email list this morning about NCIS. Anybody watch NCIS? They had a real tiger on one of their shows that we believe was brought there by Hollywood Animals, which we think is a horrible, horrible trainer. Not that we think there's any good trainers. These animals don't belong in Hollywood movies, and there's no way you can make them do what they have to do to perform without abusing them, as if being in captivity wasn't abuse enough. So we had contacted NCIS and said, look, this is a really horrible thing for you guys to be doing. And they just ignored us. So we sent out an email to, like I said, about 78,000 of you guys this morning. And a bunch of you have already taken action on that. So I really appreciate it. If you go to catlaws.com, you should be able to find the link to ask CBS to use computer-generated imagery, not real wild cats or wild animals in their shows. If anybody here has that direct link to the action page, that would be helpful. It's one of those really long Salsa Lab links that I can't possibly remember off the top of my head. Your tail has a mind of its own back there. It's just rolling all over. I just ran into Randall. Randall is from Perfection. Is Centauri being silly over there? Perfection Computer Services. And he helps us out with a lot of our tech issues here. And one of our tech issues, as you guys know, is that sometimes we don't have very good cell coverage out here for doing these Facebook Live feeds. So he's putting up repeaters all over the sanctuary so that we can get a good signal. That's going to be really, really nice. He's getting the posts in the ground and the equipment mounted. It's going to be a while before we can get all of the ditching done to get all of the connectivity, but at least that project's getting started. Oh, somebody just posted that salsa link. Thank you. That's the one that you need to go to. We make it really easy. There's already a letter there. All you got to do is fill in your first name, last name, email address. We don't even ask for your address on this one, and send the email off to them. Of course, if you make it unique and edit the letter some or edit the headline, then they know a real person sent it, not just a machine. So that's helpful if you're willing to go the extra mile there. All right, we're going to go see whatever it is that Sundari's doing over there. Yep. Because I hear you clowning around. You trying to get our attention? Are you trying to get my attention? Is it a sneaky leopard? Oh, it's cool air. It's got you all feeling frisky. I'm feeling frisky. You're so frisky. Hey there, sweetheart. Yeah, you're not going to let me get close, are you? Nope. You're going to want to take away the camera. That's just the way you are. It's grabby, grabby, grabby. Claire, thank you for the donation. Oh, poke yourself right in the nose. Goodness. You about to be crazy? Can do something crazy? Go to another part of your cage. Where are you going? Where are you going? In the tunnel? Let me follow you. Yeah, I knew you'd come for it. Let me see that through, are you? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Back up a little bit from the wire, I could get closer. Yes, I see you did not mess with your belly stitches, did you? I did not. There's a good girl. Oh, there's such a good girl. Jessica, that's exactly what she wants. She's trying to lure me in. Lure me in and then whack me. Or take my arm off. One of the two. We don't touch the cats here. A couple of reasons for that. One is it's stupid because they can rip an arm off quite easily. Pound for pound, they're 12 times stronger than we are. But the main reason is they don't belong in cages and they're not ours to touch. So if I'm telling you that she isn't a good pet and you shouldn't go out and pet one, and I sit here petting her, well, that's hypocritical. So I'm not going to be doing anything like that. And nobody else is here either. She is a silly kitty. Is it a silly kitty? It's kitty yoga. You're right, Suzanne. I know, I got my feet wet too. I got my feet wet when I ran off through the woods. Looked like high grass. It was high grass. Oh my, that's sad. It's high grass covering a lot of water. Got water up to my ankles, got soaking wet feet, and it's cold out here. You gonna cough up a hairball? People ask us all the time if these big cats get hairballs, and they do, just like your domestic cats at home. Just a lot bigger and uglier. Yeah. The pretty one. Well, I'm going to see if I can find the evening meds lady. Or it could be a guy. Could be Devin. Coming with me? Woohoo! Yep. I hear Cameron or Joseph roaring. I'm not sure which one from where I'm standing. I'm really trying to ramp up our Amazon business, and one of the things that made me very happy is Amazon just announced last week that they are not going to allow people to post reviews unless they are real buyers, which is great because you know how all of the haters love to hate on me everywhere they get a chance, and so they are prone to posting fake one-star reviews all over the place, and now they can't do it. Well, they can, but it just won't post, so it won't do them any good. But anyway, I'm trying to ramp up the Amazon sales, and one of the things that I've done is hired a copywriter to write, Jazz, thank you for the donation, to write better content for me, because apparently I'm just not very creative. Not doing a good job with it. And there's a lot of guidelines that you have to abide by. So I hired somebody that's what they do for a living, is Amazon optimization. Are you still looking up there for a squirrel? And for the listings, we need more real life, what they call lifestyle shots. So if any of you have bought any of the bracelets from us, instead of just describing them, I can show them to you. Any of those, so like the tiger's eye one in the middle, or the green one that has the leopard beads, or the blue one with the lion, or the purple one with the lion. The pink ones are not ours, that was a gift from Deb. Thank you, Deb. And the 7 chakras. If you bought one of those, if you could take pictures of yourself using those bracelets or wearing those bracelets in situations that would appeal to other people like us, people who love cats. So like maybe petting your cat and just a picture of your wrist on the cat. Any of those kind of shots that you want to send me would be really great, if they're really good quality photos, to use in my ads. So if you've got time and a camera and want to help me out there, that would be lovely. Brittany Mira, who takes a lot of pictures for the sanctuary, is going to be helping me out with that, with some of our volunteers being our models. Who's pretty enough to be a model? It's you. It's Natalia. You can see how much more fluffy Natalia is than Sundari and Armani, because they are African. Hello, Melanie. Thank you for the donation. African or Asian, or combo of said same leopards, and she is an Amur leopard. Somebody posted this morning there's only like 45 Amur leopards left in the wild. Oh, that's really scary if that's the case. I knew that they were one of the most endangered cats on the planet, but I didn't know it was that bad. It's kind of dark out. It's dark and dreary. Lynn, the bracelets are $15 to $19, and the chakra one right now is on sale for $9 through the end of the month. So that's through what, tomorrow maybe? If you go to Amazon and type in Big Cat Rescue bracelet, you'll find all of our bracelets. The first 11 bracelets that show up are our bracelets. got the fluffy tail. Yeah, the Armani Leopard is built for cold weather, so for her, this is just like perfect. Frosty paws. What are you doing, sir? You out for a walk to stay warm? I shouldn't complain. It's 62 degrees here. I'm sure a lot of you are dealing with much, much worse. People from Spain are talking about you, Frosty. I don't know if I'm going to be going by Nabisco. It depends on whether or not I see the evening meds and snacks person before I get that far. I see Ginger walking around in the background there. I don't think you're on the meds list anymore. She has seasonal allergies that she has to get meds for, but when it's cold, their allergies, most of the cat's allergies, disappear. We've got so many projects going on at the sanctuary. I bet that's Kelowna sneaking away. Is that Kelowna? Did I catch you out of the den? Oh, you thought everybody was gone, didn't you? Never get to see that little cutie. I don't know why you're still so shy. She's fast too. And there she goes. Off into the woods. Her enclosure here has a area way back there in the back that she can go to, but most of it is along the tour path. It's a really long cage. It starts over there and goes a little bit beyond that platform down there, but you can see the tour path is like all along the front of it, and she just doesn't like that. So she's going to move into the central part of the sanctuary where she does not have to see tours. Her and her brother both are going to move over there, which is a shame because her brother doesn't mind the tour so much. I hate that people aren't going to get to see you, but it's more important that you be happy. Here's Dryden up on top of the platform. Is your sister being silly? She was being silly. Jay, that was Kelowna that went sneaking off. This is Dryden. Yeah, I can't tell if it's Joseph or Cameron either from this distance. Diana's right, they do sleep a lot. There's Gilligan back there. Oh, is he gonna call? I love that sound. He's like, you don't sound anything like a Canada Lynx lady. I don't know why you went over there so bad. Loki is a boy. See if we can sneak up on Loki. This might be the only way to see him, huh? He's kind of shy too. Eileen, thank you for the donation. He must be snuggled up in his den because I do not see him out. Didn't see Skipper either. Just you. Just you. You getting an exercise? Suzanne, thank you for the donation. And yes, Cooper was released. The videos that we posted were kind of backwards. We posted his release video, and then we posted the video of catching him, so it confused some people, plus the fact that I had written the description up and it sounded like he had just been caught. And so people were like, I thought he had left yesterday. Or Thursday. Which he did. All right, on the hunt for Nabisco and Mrs. Claus. If any of you see him, just holler at me to stop. There's so many places they can hide. In that den. Oh, there he is. And there she is. Hi, woo woo woo. Woo woo woo. Is there a troll on your bridge? Oh no, the troll bit me. Did you bite her? Did you bite her as you went by? Hello. They like these bridges because the air comes up underneath their bellies. It's nice and cool. That little tail is just precious. Lori, thank you for doing the one through Amazon and for leaving a review. When it comes to selling stuff on Amazon, the most important thing is the pictures, and having really good clear pictures and action shots that people can identify with. So the kind of people who would want to buy our bracelets are animal lovers, and so having pictures of those people walking their cat or petting their cat or are you chirping at her? Those are the kinds of pictures that would really appeal to them. And then the second most important thing are the reviews. And so having a lot of people that order the product and like it, that really helps us sell more. Because, I mean, if you think about the way you shop, you probably, when you go to Amazon, you type in a description of something you're looking for, and then if you see several things that are similar, you're going to look for the ones that have the best reviews, because you figure those ones are the ones that people have gotten and liked, and you don't want to get something and not be happy with it. So those reviews are very, very important. I had a guy contact are you having fun with that ball? I had a guy contact me today, and he said he had bought one for his wife. It was the blue jasper bracelet, and I've been wearing my blue jasper for over a year now. But he said the first time his wife wore it, it broke, and he was wanting to know if he could get a discount on getting another one. And I was like, no, you can't get a discount on getting another one. I'm going to send you one free, because that never should have happened to you. And that's the way we want to treat our customers. We want them to be absolutely happy. What are you after? Woo! Woo woo! Oh, I'm so excited! What is she doing over there? You should go play with her. Okay, I'll go play with her. She's special. She needs somebody to play with her. I think they just enjoy making me chase them all around this cage. I could use the exercise. Couldn't ride my bike today because it was so wet. Are you running? So running. We're running now. I hear Gilligan calling. You guys should learn how to do that. That's such a great sound he makes. Lorena, thank you for ordering a bracelet. Yeah, that'll buy you some catnip, won't it? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I asked Jamie a few days ago if we could put Mrs. Claus and Nabisco out in the Bobcat Rehab enclosure where Cooper was, so that you guys could watch him on the cameras. She hasn't responded to me yet, but I think that would be great. Trying to sneak up behind me here, like, oh no, I was not trying to sneak up on you. I was just looking the other way here. I sense a tunnel's coming on. It's like she can't see me under here. Oh, you missed your chance. There must be something under there. understand that Baby Cakes is really liking his own office here. So many times we have thought that he was at the end of the road, and each time he bounces back. What was that? Your paw. Doesn't know when to stop. Man, there's still people out on the tour. I hear them clapping. Must have had a good one. I saw Afton go by, so I'm gonna leave these little darlings and see if we can find her. Jennifer Skipper does make that call occasionally, but nowhere near as much or as loud as Gilligan. I think he's older than Gilligan, too. Karen, thank you for the donation. I think I missed thanking a bunch of you because we went from like $12 to $100, and I missed everybody in between. So thank you, everybody who donated. I see Breezy up on top of her perch. Perfection staying very warm in her pile of hay there. Hello, Breezy Bobcat. Hello to Breezy Bobcat. Rye, I told Afton that she should put a webcam on Baby Cakes. But it sounds like she hasn't done that. I didn't tell her she had to. I just said that I thought it'd be a good idea, so maybe she's waiting for me to find a webcam for her to use. I'm pretty sure we have one.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. On my way.
Well, no sign of the cart now. Lorena, thank you for donating. Erin, I'm headed in that direction. Did Afton pass you?
Oh, she's actually in the staff offices.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw the cart go by.
Oh, that was me in Barb's cart.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought I was
Hello.
chasing her down for evening meds.
No, I was in Barb's cart. I had a tour guest that had bad knees that asked for the cart, so Barb brought.
All right. Well, I was on a wild goose chase here. Hello. Steven. Where's Priya? Where's the Priya tiger? I don't know if we can get a very good angle on you here. Ah, not a very good shot. Watch out for that tiger behind me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, landed right on your head. Come over here. Come around this side. There we go. Much better. Yes. Gives me a little bit more room to be safe. What? You're so chatty. I heard some of the cats were painting today. Were you painting? Because only a Big Cat Rescue would you hear that over the radio. It was the coordinator telling everybody the cats have been painting. Don't worry about the paint that you're seeing. You see red paint on a cat and they think the cat's bleeding. Not the case. You can go in the other cage way over there. Yeah, you're too far away. All of our tigers have at least two-part cages, so it's like 4 pieces. And each cage is 1,200 square feet. Or, I'm sorry, 1,800 square feet. So each tiger has at least 3,600 square feet. Some of them have a lot more than that. But these guys don't belong in cages. They can never go free because they were born in captivity. But you guys can help more cats from being born in captivity by asking your member of Congress to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. And we make that really easy. If you go to bigcatact.com, I'm guessing it's after hours right now, so you could type in your zip code, it'll find your member of Congress, and you just call. Well, you don't even have to call it. The system will make the call for you, and your phone will ring, and it'll be the legislator's office. And all you have to say is, please ask your boss to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. And since there won't be anybody there, you'll just get voicemail. So that's not scary. And the reason we ask people to call instead of signing a petition, which is totally ineffective, or even emails, which are the next most not effective, calls are far more effective because people don't want to do it. And so if you're one of the brave ones who actually does it, it'll have much more impact than having, I think the ratio is something like 200 emails. So one call is the equivalent of making 200 people send an email. And since you're just going to get voicemail anyway, it's not scary. Yes, Cooper, our sweet bobcat, was released on Thursday. The only cats who can go free are the ones who are born in the wild. And Cooper was one of those. He had been orphaned at a young age, so he needed some time to grow up and hone his hunting skills, be big enough to defend himself. And once that happened, the biggest problem was finding a place where we could release him. There's a lot of requirements in the state of Florida for what you have to do to release a bobcat. We finally were able to meet all those so that he could go free. Luana, thank you for posting that go free link. This is Kali Tiger. Kali! Row, row. I know. So many birds to watch. Marlene, thank you for posting Kali's link. And Deb did the same thing. Karen, I'm glad you enjoy seeing the different cats. It's usually more interesting when I follow the meds person because you guys are getting to see the cats get snacks. This is an evening ritual where the ibis all line up on what we call the land bridge. It's a bridge of land between the two lakes. So there's that part of the lake where the tigers live on the other side of the catwalk there, and then a much bigger part of the lake over here. And the birds line up on that bridge, and then they go out to that tree that's out in the middle of the water. I don't know how that tree lives, actually. I can think about it because it's underwater. It's always been underwater. And that's where they like to sleep at night, because all of the raccoons and stuff that would kill them don't bother to swim out there to the island. If you could really even call it an island, it's not an island, it's just a tree underwater. You know, it's funny, I never until just now thought about the fact that that tree has been underwater for like 20 years now. How does that work? See, some of the birds are coming straight in. They're not waiting for the land bridge lineup, like cutting in line in traffic. I think I see Zabu Belly. Anybody spot Zabu? Hey, Rachel Weiss. Did this rain result in some muddy fur? Is that the problem? We had some muddy fur. So it looks like Lauren was the evening meds person and she just left the area. So we missed it. We missed all the cat feedings. Yes, we did. We missed them all. Is it hard to sleep when somebody's watching you? Look at those big old paws. Oh! Did you think I was going to touch your paw? I was not going to touch your paw. Oh, what's the matter, Cameron? Did you sense she was spooked? Now I know which lion's roaring, because Cameron's right in front of me and he's not. Would you like to answer, Joseph? Somebody put in a new gate. I like this. I think I like this. Hold on, everybody. There we go. Arthur, were you calling us? Were you saying rah rah rah? Rah rah rah? What are they doing that's so interesting? Jamaican belly faces. Just in a roar. Nice work, Cameron. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you, everybody who went and bought a bracelet. That really helps me out a lot. Getting that Amazon store up and running is super helpful because what happens is I can send 1,000 of those bracelets to Amazon and then they handle the sales and the fulfillment and everything. And so it enables us to raise money for the cats without having to use up a lot of keeper time on this end. So I love those Amazon sales. Another thing you can find on Amazon is our t-shirts. We have a ton, 187 styles of t-shirts that all have our cats' pictures on them. And all you got to do is go to Amazon and type in Big Cat Rescue t-shirt and you'll see what I'm talking about. Nice thing about those shirts is it's like 2-day shipping. It's great. Oh, such a sleepy lion. All right. Good night, everybody.